Hello everyone, in this video we are just going to develop our first ever program of Hello World using Jupyter Notebook, as well as we are just going to explore few other techniques for running the Python code using text editors as well as full IDEs. Let's get started. So there are several ways that you can run Python on your Windows PC. One is using text editors, other one is using full IDEs which supports Python, and other one is using notebook environments. So IDEs are most commonly integrated development environment which supports all the packages and libraries for the Python programming language, and most commonly used successful IDEs for Python are PyCharm and Spider. So we are not going to use IDEs throughout this course. We are just going to use notebook environments for developing and learning Python towards this tutorial series, because we are going to use this particular Jupyter Notebook as the development environment, because this environment provides most convenient way of learning Python code. So as soon as you type a single line, you can see the output in the next line, and also it supports various marked lines for marking your codes as well. So there are many advantages of learning Python through notebook environments, like what we saw in previous video. We just wrote a single line of Python using this Jupyter network, and we explored the output in the next consecutive line itself. So that is the one of the major advantage of this particular Jupyter notebook and notebook environments. So that is why I have chosen this particular Jupyter notebook or notebook environments for learning Python throughout this tutorial series. And let's see how you can write down the Python scripts using notebook environments as well as using text editors. Then how you can run the text editor created Python scripts in your Windows PC one by one. So let's explore how you can write down the Python scripts on text editor, and then we will move on to the notebook environment. I hope we have already explored the Jupyter notebook in the previous video. Now also we will try to explore some of the features of this Jupyter notebook in this video, and then we will try to print some hello world text to the Python shell. So now go to the browser and type in Sublime Text. So this Sublime Text is the text editor which is most commonly used for developing your Python scripts as well as many other scripts and programs. So remember or keep in mind that this particular text editors are not only developed for Python, keeping in mind, but also for all the other stuffs also. We cannot expect this text editor to be a full-fledged Python development tool, because this has been designed in such a way that it supports most of the development programming languages. So just click on this download icon for downloading the Sublime Text, and in our case the Windows 64-bit version, I'm just going to download this particular Windows 64-bit portable version. I want the 64-bit version. Is being downloaded. So the main part here is, in this particular video we are just going to explore two different things. First, basically understand that we are just going to do two things majorly in this video. One is, I just want you to know how you can develop the Python scripts in text editor environment, and how you can run the Python scripts that you have developed in text editor environment using the Windows command line. And next is, I just want you to know how you can develop Python scripts in notebook environments such as Jupyter Notebook. So this we have already explored in previous video, but in this video we will try to explore more things or more basic stuffs about Jupyter environment. Downloading has been completed. Now I'm just going to open the downloads folder. I'm extracting this folder. Now inside this, just run this Sublime Text. So this is asking me for the latest version of Sublime Text to be installed in my PC. I'm just going to install that, and installed. Now I'm just going to open the Sublime Text, and this is the Sublime Text text editor. And let me just write a simple line such as hello world, print hello world, and I'm just going to save this particular script with file save as. I'm going to save, go to the location where I want the Python scripts to be stored. I'm going to give a name like first program.py and click on save. You can see this file has been saved with the extension of .py, which is the Python file format. Now to run this particular script that we have developed, what you want to do is you just want to open the command prompt in your PC and move to the folder where you have stored the Python script. Here you can see we have the file in C users Lenovo downloads Python scripts. To move to that folder immediately, just click on this path and type in cmd and enter. When you do that, you can see command prompt opens with that particular folder itself. You don't want to worry about or navigate through all these folders. Now let's visualize what are all the files available inside this folder. You can see we have the first program.py. To run the first program.py, just type in python first program.py. So this is how you will be able to run the Python scripts using Sublime Text or any text editor. And keep in mind that these text editors are not developed only for Python. They are developed for various other purposes also. So you cannot develop a full-fledged Python scripts using this Sublime Text or any other text editor suitable for you. But it is a personal choice of using any environment. So whatever the environment that you are convenient with, you can use that. Irrespective of the recommendations, we are just recommending you to use this because we are giving a suggestion, not we are not compelling you to use any environment or IDEs. It is up according to your personal wish and will. And next thing is, for viewing the Python version using the command prompt, you can just type in Python. You can see the Python version installed is 3.12.7 packaged by Anaconda Incorporation. So this is how you can visualize the Python version using this command prompt. And this editor is also a Python interpreter. You can clearly see we have this greater than symbols. After that, if you type like anything like academy, the interpreter output is provided right over here. So this is also an interpreter for developing the Python scripts using command prompt. And most oftenly, this is just a test application where you can develop and explore the Python interpreter using Python command in the command prompt. To come out of this, you can just type in quit bracket open and close, so that the command prompt will be released from the Python interpreter. So this is another way of testing and writing single line commands of Python code using the command prompt when you have the Python installed on your PC. And coming to the next part, we successfully demonstrated the text editor part. Next thing is we just want to explore the notebook environment for Python. Now let's open the notebook environment, that is our Jupyter notebook inside the Anaconda navigator. Just click on launch and make sure the default browser is Google Chrome, since this Jupyter notebook will use the Chrome as the window for opening. You can see this is localhost 8888 which is the Jupyter notebook that has successfully opened using the localhost Chrome window. Close this. And as we did, we are just going to create a new file by creating a new folder here. Just click on the new and click on new folder. And here we are just going to write like py scripts, and coming inside the py scripts, we are just going to create Python file. So the format of the file that has been created is .ipynb. There is nothing but IPython notebook format, and you cannot open this particular file using any other text editor. You can only open this using the Jupyter Notebook right over here. But I hope you can open that using text editors like Notepad++, but you cannot run this Python script using any other editors. So open this, double click on that for opening that, and now here I'm just going to type some sample codes like hello world, and for running this particular line that you have written, just click on run and selected cell, or shift enter needs to be pressed together for running this current line using the interpreter. Or you can also click on this particular icon play button right over here for getting the output of this particular line written right over here. So I'm just clicking on this. You can see this is the output of this code that we have written above. So this is why I have recommended this Jupyter Notebook for learning Python. For learning purpose as a beginner, this is a very easy tool for you to test each and every line using the Python interpreter. This is why I have recommended this Jupyter Notebook, because you can test then and there each and every line that you write using the Python interpreter. So click on this help. You can learn more about Jupyter Notebook documentation by clicking on about Jupyter Notebook. And other than that, you just want to remember run selected cell, shift enter, and this particular icon for running the. And for instance, if you want to provide a comment right over here after this particular line, what you can do is you can just click on this and click on the drop down menu and select markdown. So this particular line will be termed as the markdown, so this will not be executed. So when I click on shift enter, it goes to the next line, which is an executable line. So here when I type academy, shift enter, I will get the output. So this is how you will be able to provide captions or markdown in your Jupyter Notebook, as well as this is how you can develop the Python scripts line by line using this Jupyter Notebook. So you can also develop as much as lines as you can using this single window, and also you can type single each and every line below using this Jupyter Notebook. So I hope you learned two different methods of running Python using a text editor. Also how you can run the Python scripts, develop and run the Python scripts using notebook environments like Jupyter Notebook. And the text editor part, we used the Sublime Text and the command prompt of the Windows for running the Python file. And notebook environment part, we just use the Jupyter Notebook, which we are going to use throughout this video series for developing and testing our Python codes that we are going to develop in the future videos. I hope you learned something new in this video. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.